Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I was just wondering if you've ever sat and thought to yourself, Jessica, why do they always come back after they reject me? Well, so I'm glad you asked, because today I'm going to go over the 4 reasons that we females come crawling back along after we tell you that we want nothing to do with you, and to make sure you never miss out on another opportunity to find out why the hell we do some of this shit, or another one of my videos. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button with that notification bell. Okay, so this question, or this video actually came about from a question I got earlier in the week from my fast female feedback system. This is where you can submit your question to me and my crew, and somebody will get back to you via text, email, or call. So this guy, bless his heart, he's in a relationship with this girl for like a year, and then she ghosts him out of nowhere. And a few months later, she comes back out of nowhere, and he's like, okay, I guess game on. And sure enough, she does that shit to him again. So he wrote in asking like, what the fuck? And hoping that she would, and what he should do this time when she does, because she will. So today I'm going to go over exactly why we women do that, because you guys don't do that. When you guys reject us, you're done. I have never, ever in my life heard from a guy again after he rejected me or ghosted me, because I promise it's happened to us too. So I'm going to explain why we do it and why you shouldn't fall for this trap. And if you stay till the very end, I'll explain to you also how you can get your questions and concerns catered to you in a response from me or one of my girlfriends. So the first reason we women will come crawling back on our hands and knees, not necessarily on our knees to take you in, is out of fear. Women have a biological clock. I'm sorry, it is scientific proof that our eggs are dying and we're losing them every month left and right, and we have a finite amount of time to use those finite amount of eggs. So if we lose out on one guy who was into us and down for us, who's to say another one is gonna come along that easily, and who knows when? So sure enough, after a woman rejects you, and when I say rejects, I mean she has to tell you she doesn't want you when you probably are very into her. When that decision settles down, that fear rises up. The fear that, oh my God, like wait a minute, I had a guy that was like into me and shit. Will I ever find another guy who's into me and shit? And again, it's that biological clock, like, oh fuck, I gotta make this happen. Women in society are so looked down on with every passing age. So with every passing day, we have away from you and not closer to somebody we would actually want for ourselves. Yeah, we get a little scared. I've definitely felt this in my life, especially well into my 30s now. All my girlfriends having gotten married. Granted, a lot of them are getting divorced now, but all my friends getting married left and right, having kids left and right. Like, oh my God, when are you gonna do that? So over the years, more so in my 30s than in my 20s, I've definitely recycled men. Like, oh shit, I guess we should try him out again. So yeah, you may fall under the umbrella of, oh fuck, he was a good enough guy, maybe I should try him out again. You just have to decide if she is good enough for you, if that's the reason she's coming back. The second reason is because humans are creatures of habit. Humans tend to like to keep things the same. I don't know if the most recent pandemic taught you anything, but people will bug the fuck out when their lives are upended. And maybe you were in her life for a time and she got used to it, and then all of a sudden she cut the brakes. It's kind of like, oh shit, where's my toaster? I needed that. If you don't know my toaster reference, you're clearly a little late to the game, so don't forget to check it out right over here at When You Stop Caring, Women Start Chasing, because we do. So again, once that, fear settles in and the anxiety of, oh no, am I gonna find somebody else? We want that habit back, even if it's a bad habit. And yeah, you might be that bad habit. Which then brings me back to obviously number 3, which is a loneliness. I'm sorry, we are all wired for connection, no matter what way we look at it. The people who don't want to connect are usually sociopaths and serial killers. Or y'all were just so fucking traumatized by the last time you connected that you formed this like barrier of a shell of an existence to keep people out because you're so tender. You don't want to be traumatized again. Totally understandable. But back to women, when that loneliness sets in, emotions tend to override our rational thought processes. And when you couple that with fear of never having love ever again and habit wanting things to I just want them to go back to normal. Loneliness is just, it's just the icing on the cake, coming running back to you. Now the last one might be the reason that women are more so inclined to do this than men. It's because women tend to second guess themselves more than men do. Men are more so known to more easily and more often downregulate their emotional reactions for whatever reason, whereas women are we're more so inclined to let that shit roll. Whether it's because women have been, more so coddled to like, let it out, girl, it's okay, who will hold you? Whereas men is like, stop, being a little bitch. Stop being a girl. Man up. Either way, women, we let that shit ride all the live long day. So once we're down from that roller coaster of emotions, we sit and think to ourselves, oh fuck, was I wrong? So maybe she does finally come back down and realizing that you are an awesome guy. And maybe she's just, being too high maintenance and wanting too much for herself. And women can't clearly have it all. We have a biological clock. I should just settle for this guy while I have him now because nobody else better is gonna come along. I mean, that's what you guys always say in the comments. So fine, she will come back around. Again, it's up to you though with what you want to do with that. I think the biggest takeaway here is understanding why this woman rejected you and why you would even consider giving her a second chance after she does so. Again, everybody's different. Every situation is different. I can't possibly know the truth of your life or the situation you are in. However, if you know that you could use some fine tailored feedback to your specific situation, I did recently open the doors for my fast email feedback system where you could text in your question and me and one of my girlfriends, depending on what kind of girl you want to hear from, will get you your response in the form of a text, email, or a callback. I haven't made this super public yet. I did a soft rollout to my email list. Because it's such a new service, I don't want to go overboard. So if you know this is something you really want to do, check out the link at the very end of this video. It's going to be in one of the end cards. Because fine, you're not going to get along with everybody. You're not going to connect with everybody. But if you're second guessing yourself after she comes back around from telling you that she didn't want you, that's something to take a look at in yourself. Because you are absolutely worthy of a woman who thinks that you are absolutely too good to pass up no matter what. And if you don't think that about yourself, then we have a problem. So make sure you wait to the very end to check out that link for fast female feedback. Submit your question. I can't wait to get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.